let's get straight into the only story anyone was talking about today. And no, I'm not talking about me getting my third dimple. I'm talking about the big showdown that everyone has been waiting for.
Moment of truth. The Senate showdown between Brett Kavanaugh and accuser Dr. Christine Blasey Ford.
This hearing, nationally televised, every single network, every single broadcast network, every single cable network, all watching Dr. Christine Blasey Ford.
If you're talking about the historic import of this and you're rating it from 1 to 10, you would give this about a 79.
On social media, a ton of pictures of commercial airlines where every television set in the seat back is tuned to these hearings.
Yes, that's right. Even people on planes were watching the hearings. And it was so gripping that it was the first time people were praying for a delay. Even the flight attendants were watching the flight like, get your own peanuts, get your own peanuts. I don't have time for your shit right now. Now, I say it was gripping, but that doesn't mean that today was a fun day. Emotionally, it was taxing. If anything, it was like a sad Super Bowl. And what was sad about it was just like everything that was going on, because today was all about Christine Blasey Ford. Right? The woman who came forward first and accused Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault. Now, although everyone was preparing for testimony from Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh, there was someone who stole the spotlight in the beginning of the proceedings, Judiciary Committee Chairman and human cornbread Chuck Grassley. I don't know what it was, but at times he acted like he was the one on trial.
I think it's important to make sure you're properly introduced.
By the way, I was going to introduce her, but if you want to introduce her, I'll be glad to have you do that. But I want you to know I didn't forget to do it because I would do that just as she was about to speak.
Thank you.
You have another 30 seconds now because I was rudely interrupted. Something happened here in between on your side that the whole country, well, not the whole country should have known about it. No, not know about it. We should have investigated it.
No. What I meant was no. Like, I feel bad for Chuck, especially in the beginning there, because he's trying so hard not to look like a sexist asshole that he's coming off as a sexist asshole. He's like, be quiet, woman. I first want to tell you how important women are to me, okay? And you shut up, lady, while I tell you how much I respect you. #WokeBay. But today, no one cared for Senator Grassley as much as Senator Grassley did. Everyone's attention was on Dr. Ford. And she didn't just come in prepared to tell her story. She was also ready to respond to all of those people who asked, how can you even remember something that happened 35 years ago?
You are very clear about the attack, that it was Brett Kavanaugh that covered your mouth to prevent you from screaming. How are you so sure that it was he?
The same way that I'm sure that I'm talking to you right now. It's just basic memory functions. Also, just the level of norepinephrine and epinephrine in the brain that sort of, as you know, encodes, that neurotransmitter encodes memories into the hippocampus. And so the trauma-related experience then is kind of locked there, whereas other details kind of drift.
Oh, snap! People were asking how the lady can trust her brain. Turns out she's a brain scientist. Yeah, those senators were probably like, oh, yes, we're also familiar with the hippopotamus. Yeah, but we also know that. All right, let's move on.